All right, all right, all right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. How you all doing today? Hopefully well. We're 87 degrees Fahrenheit here in Silver City, New Mexico today, which, it's a little warm, but there could be a lot of warmer places to live. I appreciate y'all for showing up. Welcome to the show. Beautiful. This morning I woke up to 0 clouds in the sky, and at least they're building up to maybe a nice thunderstorm. That would be nice to see. Let's say thank you to my patrons, TC Hollingsworth, Sandra Scala, Marilyn Whalen, Junior Sim Racing, and of course, Jennifer Hudson Gorman and Boomer League. Let's get to the show, shall we? Hello, my name is Shane, and this is my art. In the heart of Silver City, New Mexico, where art comes to life. Discover the beauty of creativity with my stunning collection of prints. Here at Dalton Gallery, I believe art should be accessible to everyone. That's why I'm excited to introduce my exclusive collection, made here in America. With just a few taps on your phone, you can own a piece of art that speaks to you. Check us out at ShaneDaltonGallery.com or click the banner below and take home some unique art today. All right, all right, all right. Welcome, everybody. I appreciate y'all for joining me today. Like I said, it's a beautiful day. Oh, look at that. I cut my hair yesterday. I cut almost every one of them. This painting that you see before you is what we were working on last week, and I think we're going to just keep at it because I was looking at this through the window and just seeing what kind of needed to happen with it, and I want to finish this painting. I'm sure you guys would like to see this painting being finished and out of the way, maybe hung up on the wall. That would be nice. Yeah, so highlights. We're going to be working on highlights. We're going to use a different color than we used for these. Same initial kind of vibe, but more on the bluish, brightish terms, so I can hit some of these up here and some of the close stuff where we have a tree here hidden down here. You can't even really see it, but maybe when we do the highlights, everything will start to pop with the right balance, yes? So, in order to do that, what are we going to use? Let me tell you. We're going to use my specialty green, the green I made. I guess reminiscent of a seafoam green. So we're going to have that in a different pouch. And we have our white with a drop of, interestingly enough, we have a drop of what seems like some yellow ochre. So let's pop this out. On the other side, I hope you all are having a great Thursday. If you're here in the future, just speed up the video, then you can watch it go down with some fury. But if you're here now, let's relax and do some art. Now I'm going to use this weird brush to mix up these colors. I'm going to have a seat for this, so excuse me. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. I shall unmute the chat. Feel free to say hello.
Me said, welcome.
So I'm going to mix up a nice highlight color with this seafoam green and some yellow ochre. Oh, and white. Okay, it's a good color. I like it. Let's loosen that brush up and let's leave it in the water. And let's grab my two favorite pieces of equipment, my brush. My brush, that's plural, my brush. So let's just see what this color looks like. Let's give this tree some life. That's too much paint on the brush. Just looking for the areas that need it. A little here, a little bit there. So I'll zoom you all in once we get dedicated to an area that I'd like to be in. Oh, that is not cool. Sometimes it's cool, you could just erase. So let's zoom you all in. Let's see, this is probably a good spot. Boom. Oh, here we go. Let's do the app on the phone so I can see what you all see. Operate your camera, remote shooting. Let's go. And we should zoom right into where we need to be once this clicks together. And there it is. Telephoto. Focus. Oh, I love it. Let's go. All right. So we do have this. Okay, that's real good. Let's, that's scary. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use this color on these because it's more akin to this color. So it'll make more sense. Unlike my English skills. Mm-hmm. Appreciate all my new subscribers. If you're new here, feel free to pop that in. I'm trying to get this channel kind of going. I've been at YouTube for a good decade almost, but on another channel. That's now specifically my gaming channel, which that's fine. But I just want to make art a real thing again. Come on, let's go. But I really appreciate you. I'm just joking. You don't have to do anything. But thank you for showing up. Ooh. Just follow. See, you didn't even see what I did there. I'm sorry. That's what happens at the end of the painting. It's a little bit more difficult to follow me around. But what I did was I put some highlights here. I'm going to mix a little bit more white on edge over here. And then that just allows me a little extra. It's good for me to be a little extra when I'm doing these wild lines. Okay, back up here. I added more white to it. I think it'll be better. I'm going to keep throwing stuff up there. The different colors. And it's kind of like the magic of these paintings too, is that there's just so much going on. And then you start to be like, oh, you can see the color after a minute. Clean brush is a happy brush. Don't forget the side. So I'm noticing right here, this could be a face. This is the top. This is the side that's shaded over here. This could be a little bit of a face. So what I'm going to do on the other side is add a little more yellow ochre back into it. So one side it's more green with white, one side it's more yellow ochre with the white. But really it's the same color. Don't worry about that starkness. That's okay. My main objective with all of this is to make a mistake and fix it. So I have made some. But yeah, we'll start to get a face on it. Bing, bing, bing. That'll be nice. Well, if you're here with me, we're really putting on some finishing touches on this piece. And that's very cool because I would like to be done. This piece has to be a little more crunchy, a little more right in front of you. That's what's happening right now. Bueno. See? It's rounding it out. It looks really sharp. It looks closer. It looks like it's angled towards us. You could start to see all of the, I don't know. The montaña. So, using these colors, let's keep adding a little bit more of this yellow ochre. Let me clean this brush. Yeah, we definitely have a yellow ochre vibe on the left-hand side, a green on the right-hand side. I'm just mixing. In the middle, I guess we'll just mix them both together. Pretty dark version of it. Now, we can come over here. Yeah. Breathe deep. Just a couple of highlights there to pop that. You know what I'm going to need to do is get that tree. I might be able to use some of this. Something like that. Also there. Very small. Very small. Indeed. Okay. I like that green. Let's use it on this tree here because it's a little too uniform right here in the center. That's probably a terrible idea. But let's just stick with it. You know, even though it's an ugly color, the more you do, the better it tends to look. So I stand corrected. A little here, a little there. I need to put some here in the middle. Chill, you know. It's definitely popping that tree out a little bit, but it's uneven. Sit while I do this. It may help me relax. You can always go add more, you know. I like to keep it a little relaxed. Added more green to this one. That sucks. It's all right though. We're just little by little. Poco a poco. More of the red. That's crazy. See, everything's just slightly off from the thing next to it. Now, let's throw in a little bit of black. Tone it down. Tone it. We're going to grab some, bring it over there, tone it to the gray. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, 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 bing. Ding, ding, ding. Gray. See, it's just ever so slight. Gray is a wild color choice, but I'm going with it. I'm going to add a little more green. Just a little bit of green, dark green. It might be a weed creeping up on it, you know. You really never know. You can make it all up as you view it.
Del-CF4SD said, "Hello, sorry, I'm late. The start notification never come through."
Del, what's up, dude? Welcome. It's all right to be late. Strange about the notifications. That's very cool. I'm glad to see you here. Finishing up on this little bugger, I tell you what. I tell you what. Hopefully your day is going well.
Adele-CF4SD said, "Hope you're well. I got the starting in 30 minutes, but that's all tears of joy."
Nice. That's cool. I think someone's coming in. Hello, hello. Oh, got a package.
Yes, sir.
Oh, snap. I know what that is. That's beautiful. Thank you, sir. Absolutely. How's your day going today?
Pretty good. It's a little humid out there, but not too bad.
All right, man. Keep it up. Oh, boy. All right. So what this is... Yeah. Very hot. DRAM. Cheap
Adele-CF4SD
so I can
said,
stream at night.
"My grocery delivery is 3 hours late and no signs yet, but other than that, it's fine day."
Your grocery delivery is 3 hours late. No signs yet. That's cool. It's nice to get some grocery delivered. Where are my beets? Something like that. Okay, so that was not the right color I wanted.
Adele-CF4SD said, "Very expensive RAM is right now."
Oh, bro. I wasn't looking forward to the purchase, but I made it because mine just died. So I've been unable to stream the gaming at night. Now I should be able to, according to the lights on my computer.
Adele-CF4SD said, "It's that AI coding all the troubles." Adele-CF4SD said, "They need lots of RAM."
Are they using my computer when I'm asleep? Is that what's going on? Pretty excited to get this done. How's the weather over there in jolly old Scotland? What do you call it when you say that? I'm sure it's not jolly old.
Adele-CF4SD said, "Lol, no, the price tripled overnight and still rising for RAM."
What's your name for your
Adele-CF4SD said, "Is it your gaming PC that's broken then?"
Yeah, the gaming PC, correct. Well, it's the streaming PC. I've been able to game. I have not been able to stream.
at Del-CF4SD, said, "Great condition our weeks, but rain is on the way."
Rain is on the way. Dang. Can you guys see what I'm doing down here? Kind of, huh? Yeah. I'll get out of the way though. Yeah, we've been getting good thunderstorms this year, so I'm really pleased. And looks like we're going to get another good one today. These final touches. It's the final countdown. That hold your breath moment was brought to you by paint. Use paint. It sticks.
At Del-CF4SD, said, "Rain is regular here, but also the reason it's so beautiful too."
That looks good. That looks a little bright. It's the reason it's so beautiful. Heck yeah, dude. So that's a bright little spot. We're gonna have to brighten up some other spots so it doesn't feel so bright. So anywhere I can, pull that in a little bit. Trying to just find the brightest part of the bush. Give it a little wah, wah. We could even, let's see what we can do here. Gadij. Look at that zoom factor. We zoom in. That stick looks strange.
At Del-CF4SD, said, "See no evil, brightest part of the bush."
So now let's light up this tree above it a little bit, kind of help it out. And we'll use the same 3 colors, but we have to switch it up. So we'll go into the darker moment, a little more tan. I did everything you can't see. Cool, huh? Real neat what I just did. You're just gonna have to trust me. All right, I'll do more for you. How's a hold your breath moment?
At Del-CF4SD said, secret painting is the new black.
Damn. Gina? So you start to see the light when I back out a little bit. Then we back out all the way. Now it's just, you can't stop seeing it. But what we're looking for is a three-dimensional kind of vibe.
At Del-CF4SD said, breath mate breath.
Breathe, mate, breathe. So we're going to use that same bright color that we just used over here. I'm going to put it in this one here. Just because kind of have to. And since it's however many feet distance, it's going to be shaded a little differently. So right now I'm just putting in the similar color, and then I go in with something that tones it down. You know? Because it can't be the same, it'll look like it's the same feet away. Okay, so change it up. I appreciate you all for being here today. All the new subscribers, you guys are awesome. All the old subscribers, thank you for showing back up and being a part of this. Let's not do too much. I have to keep going though. It's a little bit goofy out here. There we go. Much better. So, yeah, we just want to pull all of these plants that are in the front kind of just like down and forward, down and forward, down and forward. And I think that is being achieved. We need to step back, take a
Adele
look at this.
CF4SD said, do you do other paintings as well off stream? I'm just curious.
Do you do other paintings as well off stream? Not really, no. No. I am starting to okay, so here's one. I'm fixing the orange painting, whatever you want to call it, the real nice one everyone seems to like. I'm going to fix that one, but I'm filming it not while streaming. So I'm going to film it, then I'm going to put that up on my Patreon page so that people can go see it there.
Adele
If they want to see me
CF4SD
fix the painting,
said,
and then I come back
so
and
we
do
see
the
your full
line work
genius.
on here. So yes, and that was kind of the whole idea, is to show you every step of the way of every painting. And whether you were interested in like being an artist and seeing what it's like to be an artist, because as you well know, some days I am not willing to paint. And that's how my other paintings come about, my little ones, my little alien paintings, or the landing painting, or the mandalas, or just anything small. It's just because I don't want to do any of these big ones. But yeah, I want to share all the way of these paintings. Every painting in here has pretty much been documented for the last 10 years. Some of them are on Space Galleria's channel because I had that channel doing art and gaming at the same time. So some of these paintings are over there, which I need to edit them and finalize a version and pull them over here, you know? But yeah, so fixing paintings, that's a new thing. I want to do more content creation, and that's hard to do. Streaming is much easier. All I got to do is show up and do work. Content creation carries editing, it carries a storyline, it carries, like, you know, some sort of assembly, where painting freely is painting freely. And yeah, you get to see the full genius. I'll be also, let's see if this thing cuts out again. That cut out? Nope, it's still good. Great. So what do we got here? What do we have here? Oh, that's zoomed out all the way. Dude, that's crazy. So these are underneath. This is all a bunch of prints.
Adele-CF4SD
And I'm
said,
doing a bunch of
when you say fixing, do you mean restoring or fixing happy mistakes?
mat boards, matting my prints. Fixing, I mean fixing happy mistakes. I can show you guys, since they're taking a break from this painting. I can show you exactly what's wrong with my painting that 3 people want to buy already. One person gets his choice whether he gets to buy it or not, and then the other 2 will have to fight over it if he says no. Fight over it. I want to start a thing where I sell my paintings on my website on a date, and people know, and then they can, if they really want to bid on it, they can bid on them. Because I literally do have 3 people who are interested in this painting. One, I've kind of already said, you know, you can have it kind of situation if they want it. So that's where I screwed myself, because now it's simply by the inch, yeah? So what's wrong with this painting? The line work's good, right? But right there in the middle, right here, the blue's starting to act a little bit better, which I like up here. But we have a third of the painting here. We have a third of the painting here. And that leaves a third of the painting here. 1, 2, 3. All right? So, boo, you can't have that. I mean, you can do whatever you want. Self-expression is beautiful, man. But if you want, you know, I'm painting. What am I painting for? What am I painting for? I'm painting for my creator. I'm painting for my family, my mom who gave me this crazy opportunity. I'm painting for people who understand art, and I'm painting for people who don't understand art, and people who just like to see stuff. So when we were in glass blowing stuff, when I was doing a bunch of glass blowing stuff, the glass blowers kind of blow glass for each other. They leave the public out of it because the public doesn't quite understand the process. So what they want to do is blow some glass and make something that's so awesome that another glass blower is like, wow, you know, kind of like that. But art historians, so on and so forth, is kind of I'm interested in, because I've never seen anything like this before, and there's tons of landscapes in the world. So what was nice, and I may share this, is that recently when I started with the Art Guild here in town, one of the people was happy to see, and I like this, someone treating art as a classical thing. There's a lot of craft in town. Nothing wrong with craft. Like I say, there's nothing wrong with self-expression. But if you really, you know, if you really want to, I don't know how to put it, shake up the world, you gotta do something. Oh man, it's hard. There's no you gottas, right? You have to, though, spend a whole lifetime doing painting, and then find your style, and then spend another lifetime doing that. There, simply put. So what I'm going to do on my Patreon page, I'm going to record this one. I'll record myself breaking up this second third. And I see what I think I want to do is like bring this cloud down and boom. So it kind of maybe it wraps this way and just goes off in the distance. So yeah, I want to fix that, and I will film that, not streaming, but I'll put it on my Patreon page. And sometimes I've been streaming on my Patreon page, which free, by the way. It just gets people over there to kind of see what's happening over there. But it's free. You know, I don't charge anything for those streams either. But they don't last. It's not like YouTube where you know, beep boop beep, puts it in the cloud. So it just erases. So yeah, back to this one. Now that I've kind of taken a break, I'm going to step back a little bit. Oh, okay. So now we got another issue. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Equidistant. Now, things in nature, clouds even, come in straight lines. I saw one the other day. It said high in the sky, and a big H and a big I. And I was like, cool. But I could never paint that. You know? It just doesn't look right. Even when the great creator does it, it just doesn't look right. It looks special, it looks cool. But you don't paint those. What you do is you paint nature as best as you can. And for me, it's maths. And for me, doing maths is doing this. And as long as I can paint my paintings to be this, we're golden. So, let's say these equidistant is not good. These two can be a certain distance, and these two have to be a stretcher, a further distance or closer, but it has to fit, you know? So how do we accomplish that with these three zones here? Pretty simply, I might add. We're going to make this bush over here have another little light spot right here in the front corner. And when that happens, it makes this kind of pull to the right a little bit. visibly, not even physically. It doesn't really happen. It's just going to look like it happens. And then it'll kind of, hopefully, cross your fingers, it creates a little bit of balance. But until then, I just really need to just take a break. I'm really excited about my DDR5 Vengeant Corsair DRAM. Ooh, Lordy. Let's take a little snooze cruise. I'm just kidding. That's what I call naps. I'm not going to take a nap. Even though this kind of painting makes me so tired. And that's good too. Like, you know, this is a great show for if you're trying to go to sleep and you can't get to sleep, and just throw it on. Try to pay attention. I promise you'll be asleep by minutes into it. And who gets all the watch hours? This guy, huh? Sleep, sleep. Okay, I'm just kidding. So I like this. I like what we got going on. We got some real close-up stuff. We got some distant stuff. There seems to be a cloud coverage right here, which is kind of cool. This painting is wild. And you notice this painting has no thirds in it. It's balanced. This has been an interesting point of my, I don't know, contrition. This has been a tough point for me, this whole cliff on the left-hand side. So, you know.
At Del-CF4SD
But it's got good balance, good composition.
Do you get tired because of concentration or relaxation?
Yeah, concentration, I think. It's just my brain looking at such a small space with bad eyes and a bad pair of glasses. And then that just makes the muscles in my head go sleepy. It could be I do drink caffeine. I do have, partaken in some cannabinoids. I like that there's some bushes down here on the bottom.
At Del-CF4SD
it's really good.
For me, it's relaxation lol.
Relaxation will get you kicked, yeah, for sure. You just start to be like, ooh. You start to become the couch. So yeah, we got to do this corner up here. But I know what to do. Give me 1 second. It's freaking rather warm in here too. Yeah, here, I'll zoom out so you can see those. So these weeds up here are kind of like in the shade of this mountain.
At Ukulala1 said, pop goes down very smooth.
Pop goes down very smooth. Welcome, Ukulala.
At Del-CF4SD said, I have fallen asleep to your painting a few times.
Nice. That's awesome. Well,
At
thank you.
Del-CF4SD said, in a good way.
No, I get it. And I thank you. How now, brown cow? Sometimes when I look at it, it's just a bunch of lines. Because, it's just a bunch of lines. Let's center that. Let's zoom in. Telephoto. So like I say, we're going to make this bush on the corner just more alive, more bright. It's going to be even brighter and just boom, right? Hopefully the weight will pull itself way closer to us. I mean, one can hope. No promises. You can't even see this side over here, so don't worry about it. It's awesome. What's going to happen with that is
Del
that when I frame
CF4SD
these, it'll be
said,
kind of covered up anyway.
Spaces in the Matrix seeing lines like Neo.
Yeah. Yep. I'm seeing something. I have been asked, do you see the world this way? And I thought that's cute and fun. And the answer is no. However, I have that's a problem, isn't it? So again, I'm laying down some strong lines right now because I need to see it, and then I can delicately pattern them in. I think that's it. I think that's it. Bum, bum, ba, ba, da, ba, da, bum. It's cool to see a plan come together. How many months has this painting taken? You know, quite a long time. Granted, I took some time off to work on the other paintings, but what I will do when this is done is edit this one up. And I think I'll just start with like the paintings that are in front of me before I go finding other paintings to edit. But I have to edit a lot. Let's bring some green back. I hope everyone's having a good Thursday. What did I do with there it is, never mind. Let's work with a little gray in here. No, 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 no. Let's not say we did. Too dark, that's all. Sometimes things are just too dark. Sometimes you want them dark because they're in shadow. When things are in shadow, they're dark. They're shadowed. Breathe. Scaramouche, scaramouche. Right now I'm just going to fix anything I see that's wrong. So I made a dark color and then I brought some of the light back into it. Kind of structures the color a little differently. Just fixing. Just the two of us. Are we still online? Yeah? I think if I create enough of this lighter bite to it, it should sit well on the painting. Again, just fixing anything I see a problem in. And when you do that, not only do you fix the problem, but you've gotten that much further on the painting. Huh? Killing two stones with one bird. Breathing is hard to do. Especially when I stop breathing and I freeze up because I'm painting. That's crazy. It's crazy talk. Okay, so let's back up a little bit and see what we've accomplished with balance, composition, all that. All right, now I kind of am not liking it, but looks like there's a little shopping cart down here on the bottom right in the bush. Who left that shopping cart in the bush? Let's take a break here. I know there's a lot of breaks being had. Whatever, dude. It's my painting, I gotta finish it. And I can't push it. So welcome to what it's like as an artist. I gotta look away. This painting is so close, so close. I believe, okay, I stand back, I look at it. Okay, what I did see up here in the front while I was sitting here, and I kind of still see it, and I kind of need to deal with it, is this bush actually goes here a little further. You can't see it, but it's there. We have to highlight it. So this would be kind of cool because whatever I use, it'll be a little different, but similar, you know? It's the way all the painting works the same way. Different and similar all at the same time. What's up, Maggie? I'm going to go out front and look at this painting through the window. Who's that painting in the window? In the window. See the mats? I need to make more mats. I have like 30 to 40 paintings, prints, pardon me, to do mat boards for. Silly. All right. It definitely has some more pull into the front. Lots of shadow. I like it. Definitely need to pull that bush out though. It will probably, what that will do, if I pull this bush over to here, now we have a more balanced, these two will be at a certain distance and then these two will be closer. So it'll make more sense, I suppose. Yes, sir, Bob. One second. Yes, we'll zoom back in a little bit down here. That's my head. Right. So let's use a bigger brush. Fill up a lot of space. It's rain here pretty soon. Pretty stoked about that. Oops. Sorry. Sound, volume. Boom. All right. Looks like we're going to get some rain, is what I was saying. Which is nice. Starting with the darkest, and we're going to work out from there. Again, just following any kind of problem areas, and it just turns into something natural. I don't have to think too much about it. Very nice. Now let's start to give it some lighter values. Definitely going to have to switch to the smaller brush. I suppose now would be a good chance. No time like the present. That's not going to work. better. Someone just drove by listening to the Go-Go's. Yesterday I heard someone drive by listening to, what was it? Like Motley Crue? Judas Priest? You hear the weirdest, like, I think it is 1980 something here. We got the beat, we got the beat, we got the beat. Yeah, we got it. We got the beat, everybody. Yeah, that song. See that? So we're bringing the, oops, bringing it out. Let's give it some highlight. Beep boop, beep boop. Okay. We have a chance to straighten up some of these lines. We take it. Okay, now let's take a look-see. Can always take it too far. We don't want to do that. Disconnected from the camera. You disconnected from the camera. I've been connected this whole time. Come on. Bring it in. Zoom out. All right. And zoom it in. What do you guys think? This kind of green gets in the way, sorry. Oh, shoot. I gotta soak this up a little bit. Pretty excited too. When I get this finished, I can take it to Tucson and get scanned. Oh, we are close. This is close, people. Just looking at what you guys see. Because that gives me the outside perspective. Ooh, that's nice. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Some of the hardest things to do in these paintings is placement, you know, placement of a seed, of an idea. How do plants get planted, you know, birds. So water and landslides and all the things that, okay, we have an issue. I have a big issue I just saw. That's the last issue. It's a pretty big issue. Let's just think about this. Okay. It's pretty huge. How are we going to fix it? So what I'm thinking about here, why I'm stopping and confused a little bit, is right about here, this seems to not tell us a lot of information. If there's one thing I like is information. Okay. Basically, what I'm getting at is this tree does not does not tell us if it's in front of this or behind or if this, oh man. I mean, when I see it, I see it. I see where the tree should be or how it should be interacting. Is it interacting that way? Not entirely. So all we got to do is kind of help it. Now what is it? Now what's happening? Remember, never a mistake. So here, let's help it out. That definitely helps. Just for the heck of it, I'm gonna see what that does here. I'm gonna bring some of this in. Burnt sienna, I'm sorry, yellow ochre. Might be. It's okay, see? It's okay. All right. How close are we? Person last week was like, "You're done with this one, right?" I'm like, no. But now we're so close. When is a painting done? When it looks good. Ooh. Okay. Clear the eyeballs. Ooh, okay. What do I see when I clear my eyes and I look at it? There's a hole. Okay. What am I looking at? Angles. Angles of dangles. New boot goofing. We still have a little bit more. We have this angle. Boom. This angle. Boom. These. Boom. So we got X, V, it's the same as this. So this right here is pretty much the same as that right there. All right, let's take a break. I might keep going on this. I just got to inspire my brain. It's pretty cool when the camera's all bellied up to that painting. You can see the lines all close and personal. So when I see what you guys are seeing, it looks all right. The balance is brought back. There's 3 areas, 1, 2, and 3. Oops, my bad. Hey now. What's up, little one? Hi. What are you doing, doggy, doggy? What's my doggy doing? Oh, my goodness. Oh, there you are. There you are. For the world to see. Maggie's getting big. Maggie's getting big, big, big. Yes, she is. What's up, little puppy? What's up, tall girl? Huh? You're as big as a wolf. You're big as a horse. Huh? She got to play with a Pyrenees. Like, so she's what, 12% Pyrenees? She got to play with a 75% Pyrenees today. And boy, you could just see it, the face. It's in the face. She obviously doesn't have the hair. She has the Labrador in her hair. But that face is so peculiar. It's not, yeah, it's more of a friendly face. I don't know how to put it. Golden retrievers kind of have a friendly face. Yeah, but when they were playing together, it was just so obvious that she is part Pyrenees. Pyrenees, huh? You have a Pyrenees? So, I think what we need to do is bring in some of this sky blue instead of that seafoam green I've been working with, and do the same thing because it's the color from the sky, and we will reflect it. Let's see if we can turn it into a nice dark green, blue. You know, let's mix it up. Shadow, but highlight, but oh, she just takes a rest on the step back there. She is so good. She sleeps alone, which I love that she's that self-reliant to go, and she has her place. She comes and wakes me up in the morning. It's great. Okay, so that's a weird blue. I'm using it. Because it's kind of like a shadowed highlight. Every line of meditation. Suppose I could zoom in, eh? You wouldn't mind? If I'll zoom in a little bit. And nice. Remember, one line dictates the next line. So it's elementary, Watson. That is a good color. Okay, a little more white. What do I do with this right here? Once again, just fixing up anything I see that needs fixing. What does that really mean? Does it need fixing or not? I mean, most of it needs fixing. Look at it. It's a scribbly mess. Why won't my camera stay connected to my phone? What kind of jokester is this? Kick my feet up. It's just not working, man. Think any one of these bushes can come out of their retirement? So, barring any problems that I may have tonight, I should be live with the gaming. And what is today? Thursday, that's right. But if I have problems, ruh-roh, Rorge. Going a little more sky blue, mixing in some black. I want some good shadow. Yeah. Yeah. Talking to me. You're talking to me. Beep boop. So that would mean if we are going to be live tonight, it will be Rust. If we're not live tonight, we're going to pop onto Scum. So even though there's blue in the plant in front, sorry, I'm just trying to see if I can start this app over or something. Like, what the F? What's going on this side? Give it a little love. Hit that button now. Hit that button now and see if it works. Yeah, so I got the blue in this one up here in the front, but I also have it in a big way in behind. Oh, look at that. Look at us. Look at us now with our remote camera usage. How freaking cool is that? So I knew it would grow on me. And what that is this blotchy boom, 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 boom on this one with a patch of light coming off. It's working its way to the, like, me enjoying it. Putting a lot of blue in here, in this tree back here. There's definitely a lot of space for it. So good. I left me a lot of room to work. Boom. Let that slide. Am I catching flies? Close your mouth. Breathe through your nose. You know what I mean? It's good practice. That's really nice. That's a nice tree now. Thank you. Come again. Now we're going to use a little bit more black. Just deepen it up. And we're going to move the next plant over. Still blue, I think. Yeah, I can still bring it to the lighter, but I like that color. That's pretty nice. Take some blue, pop it in there. Bing, bing, bing. Very good colors next to each other. Looks wonderful. It looks marvelous, darling. Let me tell you something. You look marvelous. I'm gonna pop this tree right here. Put some blue in. Get a little bluey with it. That's a lot of blue. Looks a little bit too blue. But it's cool because it's like a highlight shadow. Ooh. So how do I show distance? You know, when there's there's lines that are just as close as they are up close here. And just as far away from each other as they are up close. So it's a combination of that, which is the lines. I tend to find that there's more chaos in the stuff that's in front of you. When you look at your handprint, say on your hand, and you see the lines on your hand up close, you can see them all. The farther away you are, the more bland the hand. So I'm trying to kind of treating this in the same fashion. Granted, that's 1,000 feet down and miles away over here. Oops, off here in the distance. So it's a little bit of that, a little bit of your own imagination. You want to see it, you came to see the art. So someday when these are all in a museum, people will show up to view it and study it and the reasons behind it and why it was relevant to today's social and political and all of that behavior and how we, deal with it. That's my paintings. All right, more black. Mix that in with the blue again. Too dark, which is fine. Let's just add a little bit of light to it. Better. You know why these are relevant to today's social behavior and all that stupid shit stuff I was talking about? Pardon my French. Because of the chaos of the internet, yeah? Back in the 70s and 80s, Bob Ross did what Bob Ross did, say in the 80s. You could tune in to PBS and have a really relaxing time for 20 minutes and watch magic happen. Where 20 minutes ago there was nothing on a canvas, and then 20 minutes later it's a complete painting. And you could see and be amazed by the palette knife and how he used it and put the color on it, and just his behavior alone. Very calming. It's nice, right? You could choose to show up when Bob Ross was doing his painting. Nowadays, the internet's such a wild and fast-paced environment. I want to share with the world a little bit of calming it back down, showing up for something very artful, very purposeful. This is an elementary thing to do, these lines. It's just line work. There's, not a lot going on. But what goes on in the line work is my understanding of color, my understanding of composition and how it should be placed on the painting, and of course the initial blocking of paintings, which is that. So from that point on, it's literally just a meditation of calmness and visualizing, I guess, kind of watching things happen on your end, as well as mine, by the way. I always say this, and I think a lot of artists do this, where they're the vessel and they're kind of watching stuff go down. Well, this is such an easy technique, that I'm watching it happen just as much as you all are watching it happen. So I enjoy these moments when I see something go perfect in the blue that's a perfect color, because now I see a more finished product and it makes me go, ooh, nice. I certainly wasn't born understanding how to paint, yeah. Took many years of study and then practice, putting in all the work. Now I'm putting some up here to clean up some of this, because I just saw a real nasty looking area, and I can use the same color because I want your eyes to do that. I want them to bounce back and forth and through the painting to see the similarities of the water molecules inside the leaves, in the rock. You know, it reflects, and the moss growing on the rock, the bushes that are within the rock. Yeah. So me being able to watch this happen, as well as just be here in front of it, it's fun. But I feel I'm lucky that I get to take yours viewpoint of it as well. I have to make decisions. Fafafui, bababui, mamamohai. I'm going to put some of that blue right down here in the bottom and see how it goes. See what I mean? I'm going to see how it goes. Funny thing about Bob Ross is, by the time you saw him doing that painting that you watch, that's his third, I think, painting of that same painting. So he would do one, or maybe it's his second. Maybe it's just his second. I think he did 2 of every painting. Yeah. So he would do one before the show, the exact same painting, and then he would show up on the show and do the painting. I guess to make sure the timing was right, he can kind of get the muscle memory going, a lot of that. So there are 2 of each of those paintings in the world that exist in a warehouse somewhere. That's pretty neat. Again, I'm not a fan of the paintings themselves. I'm more of a fan of like what his attitude towards art was and how he approached it and the magic behind it. Seeing a palette knife turn into a barn with snow on the roof it sticks with me today. It's huge. So I don't mind the blue down there. It kind of tucks itself away. Let's see if we can pull it up inside of here just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, I like it. Let's keep going. I kind of need to just add more before I can actually agree with myself about liking it. Just like to see it a little cleaner here and there. Maybe this is the solution. And I've only been doing these line work for 10 years or so, 9 really. It's coming up on the 10-year mark. So this is what 10 years of it looks like, I guess. Whereas year 1, I actually have year 1 sitting right over there on the wall. I'll show you. It's the blue one. That blue one. That was my first ever squiggle line painting where I got to relax and not worry about what a painting was anymore. Because I had done murals for many a year and wasn't into it anymore. Got the opportunity, did some line work, and I've never looked back since. 10 years later, we got, what, 25 prints to be had, 24 prints, I think, something like that, 23, a lot of prints that you could purchase by going to that QR code or blah, 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 Shane Dalton Art, Dalton Gallery, that's what it is, Dalton Gallery. Here at Shane Dalton Art. So cool. Let's step back and take a look-see at this. This is the this is why I'm doing 3 paintings right now, because this is the most important part, finishing a painting. Especially I'm at the last 10%. I think I'm at the last 3%. I think it's 97% there. I need water. I mean, it could be 99% there. It could be 100% there. I need to sit with it and understand it. People do like it. There's a person, a lady's across the street. They just bought the building. They're kind of interested in it. That would be cool. That's, I think it's 3 feet, 3 feet by 2.5, something like that. 2 feet by 3 feet. I don't know. It's very colorful over here, and over here it's kind of monochromatic in that green. But over there it's like there's no sun happening really. It's just getting the residual, whereas some of the sun is hitting. I don't know. Just gotta take a look-see. I gotta relax with it. This is important. I say that all the time because I'm trying to create some sort of show. All right, we got a problem. There's a weird line right there. Who dis? Who dis? New phone. Dalton Gallery. Hello. That's me. Sales call. Sales call, everybody. Oh my goodness. Oh. So. It's a cool painting. I think it'll look really nice framed. I can actually show. How cool is that? Watch this. Oh, watch this. So this, where is it? Ow, don't break the glass. Boom. All right, this is a frame. This frame is just a side of the frame. This frame also has my brand. You can see it here. Come back down. There you go. My brand. Anyway, these are called floating frames. Let me just show you how beautiful. And basically it would sit out about like that. And it would be wood all the way around. And that's what you would see. Doesn't that look nice? So it kind of provides a relief. There's some darkness here. There's black, but you get to see the side of the painting. You can see the side of the painting go wrap around the whole thing, sky. And it just goes back into nothingness because this piece of wood is painted black. See that? Pretty cool. So yeah, this is my, it's going to be a frame for a big painting. I think it's going to be for the wood tree painting. Let's go look. Yep. So I was worried about like whether it's going to be for this painting or this painting. And yeah, I don't want it for, oh, that actually looks all right. It might be for this painting too. So I wanted to, I mean, the wood's good. But I was thinking about staining it black for that black and white painting. That black and white painting. But you can see that the color in here is the color of the wood. So if I put the wood next to it, it actually looks pretty darn cool. So we shall see. We shall see. But I'm excited to get those together. I got to sand down the corners and I got to sand down the corners, and then I got to kind of create a whole thing. I got to do it in here because I don't have a big enough spot for this. I got to get a strap and strap it, glue it, nail it, let it dry, put on a backing that's, it'll help stability. Little triangles, real easy. Bing, 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 bing. And it's real heavy. I mean, this piece alone weighs almost a gallon of water. A gallon of water is 8 pounds. This is probably 6. So the frame itself weighs a clip 20 pounds, which is no small weight. Anyway, Just wanted to get my mind off the painting for a second so I can think about something else, and then I'll look at the painting again. Oh, nice. Balance. See, I look at it, I'm like, okay, it's okay. So all the things that I saw before, I mean, granted, there's this one line. I can fix this line right now. Let's do that, shall we? That way I don't have to worry about the one line. Where's my glasses? Viola. Boom. See, I'm cool with that. There's good balance in this painting. So if you ever wonder when an artist is finished with their paintings, that's pretty much how it's done, is that you spend some time away from it and then you revisit it. And then if you do that, even while you're working on it, it really gets you to the final product. I think what I'm going to do is sit on this for a little while, and we may visit it next week. I mean Saturday, day after tomorrow. So feel free to subscribe and hit the notification so you know when I'm going to be finishing this painting, because I promise that Saturday we'll put a signature on this painting right over here. She's almost done, people. And that'll be good. If we could sell this one, banging. I can get rid of the blue one in the window, finally get finished payment on that one, sell this one, both of them will be out of here. That'd be cool. Sell the red one when we finish that one. We'll do the red one and the blue sky one for a while. We'll frame one of these. Actually, I have two frames, one for, here, I'll show you. I have a frame made for this painting, which is small. Petite, huh? But it has good colors. So put that in a frame, sell it. Because otherwise it's not getting sold. It's just sitting around being silly. And there's no need for sitting around being silly when you can do stuff. So thank you everyone for being here today. I appreciate it. Let's think, nice. Let's go over to Patreon. TC Hollingsworth, Sandra Scala, Marilyn Whalen, Junior Sim Racing, Jennifer Hudson, and Boomer League. Appreciate you all for being here today. Don't forget to show up on Sábado.